What's up, everybody? Here we are with Secret of Mana, Part 7. We had just walked the seasons from spring to winter to spring again to enter. But let's start off here. We picked up some weapon upgrades. The Mughal Claws here, they put enemies to sleep or knock them unconscious. We know this is effective against Slime's Lizard. We know this one does balloons. The Axe, however, gives you Constitution +2. The Backhand Whip, Agility Invade. I think we knew that already. The bow is useful against animals, birds, and beasts. Javelin's still nothing. Chakram is still useful against the slimes and lizards. So we had stopped right before this boss. So the Sprite's back, but unfortunately, there's no one here. And you can see he's really bummed out about that. And then you hear a sound. And if we head up north, we'll see, I think this is Axe Beak. So this guy, kind of a pain in the butt. Let's try a little gem missile, see how he fares against that. As he hits us with wind magic. I am probably going to use a little more magic here than I normally would. I can't hit him, even though he's there, he's considered off the screen. And you can hit him from down here too. The reason I'm using the magic is because we're a little bit withered down. He's going to cast magic on us as well. Come on, cast the spell. She's ballooned, so we can't. Oh, doesn't matter. We already killed him. The reason I was doing it is there's no inn here, and you have to buy walnuts if you want to restore your mana. And truthfully, I just didn't feel like dealing with it. We could probably spend all of our items, chase him around, get blasted by air blast a bunch, and eventually kill him. I'd just rather speed it up just this one time. So picked up that boomerang's orb, and here is a palace. Luckily, this one's quick. I think we could just go ahead and do this. We can walk up, touch the seed. It's going to give us mana power level 3. We've received the seed's power. Now, I haven't been showing it, but if you go to your status screen, you can see your seeds down there. You have the water, earth, and wind seed now. We're mana power 3, which means all of our magic can go up to level 3. This guy here is probably one of the most valuable NPCs in the game, simply because, well, let's let him talk first. This is the Sprites' grandpa. The Empire men came through and they undid the seal. And unfortunately, I don't think they made it. And we learned that the humans are breaking the seals and are the main source of the monsters coming back. And we're going to pick up Sylphid, the wind elemental here. Sylphid's A-okay with me. And Pops tells us to learn, or to use Analyzer to learn which magic works on crystal orbs. And if we use the magic on the orb in the forest, we can open up the way to Matango. It is said a white dragon lives in a cave north of Matango. The dragon can help you. Go now, do not worry about me. Come back whenever you're tired. Let me fix you up. Save your game. Yes, we do want to save our game. Take care. So you'll notice that he healed us and we have our weapons out. Unlike at Luca's place, we have our weapons away, which means that you can level your magic here indefinitely. All of the girl support magic can be leveled up to the maximum level right here, once you acquire the mana power, of course. Right now our max level for magic is 3, but you could always come back to this spot and level your magic. It takes a while, so you probably want to turn on a show while you do it. But this is the best way to level her support magic. The Sprite, you do actually have to go out there and cast on enemies, and hopefully you can find some that are just like 1 MP for the consumption. Now, since we're just rolling ahead here, we're gonna go make our way to Matango. We do need to eventually level our magic up, but I'm not gonna make you guys watch that. I'll do it off screen. Unless I get an uproar or something on my videos, which everybody's like, I wanna see you level this magic and fight monsters and grind. I think you guys are getting enough of that in Final Fantasy right now. But at least it's fun in Final Fantasy because I'm not running from all the nasty encounters. Here, these rabbits are doing a number on us. And this is also why you don't want a bunch of monsters on the screen. Yeah, we're just getting dominated. And it's pretty annoying because we haven't killed one. There we go. They just all died at the same time. I'm gonna loot these guys. I mean, I feel like we earned it. 158 gold? Yeah, I'll take it. Riot gas. Well... I think we need to do a little bit of Sylphid magic, get him leveled up. But I do need to get that riot gas to move away. Man, these guys just keep coming. Wasted that magic. Wow. Double energy absorb. Is that 2? Yeah, I got a little more to go. Just to show you guys, I haven't shown the bows. It's just an arrow. And here, you can cast Wind Blast or Air Blast here, and it'll get rid of the path. Now, I was thinking about it. Earlier, I mentioned that the Sprites variant of elementals... I'm about to die. Let me swap characters really quick, and since it's going to take too long to cast that spell, let me just go ahead and heal. So earlier in the series, I was talking about how, and this is the perfect enemy, so if you cast the magic from both characters at the same time, let's go ahead and do that right here. You'll see that the girls is a lighter variant, and the Sprites is usually a darker colored variant. And it really makes me wonder, you know, in the next series of the game, you have light and dark classes. That's kind of the gimmick in Secret of Mana 2 or Seiken Densetsu 3. It just makes me think maybe the girls' magic elementals are all light-based, and the Sprites' magic elementals are all dark-based. I know I'm just nerding out over here, but take a look. We're going to summon them both at the same time. And you see hers light and his was dark. And it's just, the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Even when the Sprite summoned Sylphid there, so we'll do it again here. It looked like the Sprite summon was a darker animation. He's a little low. So, take a look. When they cast the magic, you know, they do their little hand motion, and the sparks that fly out, the Sprites are darker colored, and the girls are lighter colored. See? I'm just totally geeking out over that. But I do need to heal the Sprite before, and the Sprite is Andy, by the way. I call him Sprite, Andy, Girl, and Michelle. You'll have to bear with me. I don't know which one I want to commit to. I think I'm over Mitchell, though. But, I don't know. I've just been nerding out about that ever since I quit playing earlier to go cook, and I did go to Sonic earlier, which is where this drink came from. Picked up some pretzel sticks. My wife gave me a tutorial on the Ninja coffee maker that we have because I'm a K-Cups kind of guy. Oh, they're getting a lot of these. Oh, he's getting his butt handed to him again. He just needs a ranged, or he has a ranged weapon. Oh my goodness. And these guys will sleep you and try and hit you while you're down. What level is her whip? I do need to change her weapon over. So she did spear. Let's put her back on the sword. I think she still needs it. And I'm not chickening out. Like, I do want to fight these guys for the experience. But you can see I am having a little bit of a struggle here with them. It's not easy. And she's in between two of them there. So, let's head back this way. We probably should get the Matango sooner rather than later. Just because there are armor upgrades there, and these little sleepy crawler guys, they kind of hurt. He dodged my attack. Dodged it again. Come on, Michelle, get over here. Whack him. What was that? Now I gotta deal with a rabbit, too. Sprite just hit a level up. I don't want to grab this chest just yet. I want to make sure we get that crab off the screen. Chocolate won't fit. Well, if I had known it was chocolate, I would have used a chocolate. Let's get rid of the silk tail. Get rid of this crab after we take the damage. Boom. I know Sprite has actions here. Let's see what you charge up. Maybe it needs to be over. Yeah, let's change hers too. Still trying to find the specific spot that I like. Crab is over in there. I'm honestly not going to worry with him. He's just going to sit there and swirl his claw around. Which is no big deal. He can do that all day. He can just do it away from me. Alright, I got the bird with the bow. It should be super effective. It is. And her sword attack helped too. I'm still confused. Alright. Is that bow level 3? Let's see what the level 3 looks like. You guys are not ready for this. I think I shot 2 arrows. What weapon can I use now? Let's go with the axe. Did I get the axe to 3 already? I did. That's not very useful. Go ahead and heal everybody up. I haven't updated my chart either. I need to. Tell you what, let's work this whip a little bit. We're back to being Simon Belmont. And I love it. Notice all the weapons are green too. I wonder if that's intended. I think she's set to charge only up to level 1. That's why it's stopping at 1. Let's go ahead and up that. Smoke that crab. Ooh, watch out. He tried to get us from the bushes. Got a little bit of magic left. I'm gonna hit this, there's an enemy coming up that I'm gonna hit with his magic just to dispatch it pretty quickly. it can spawn those pebblers, and that's no good at all. Ranged weapons are so the way to go. Not that the melee ones aren't good either. Both are fun to use, but if you're being serious, ranged weapons are amazing. So this is the enemy. And our magic is pretty weak. Maybe it's a gem missile that works on her, the kimono bird. Close to the Matango place, one of my favorite towns in RPG games. They're just in there. Oh, we don't like that. Gotta get these guys dead. Alright. Michelle just got the sword to 3, I believe. Let's let her go with the dart. We don't have to fight these guys either. That's the other thing. Silence. I should have just hit this bird with gem missile and just called it a day, and I'm confused. That thunderbolt is going to cook. Let me swap over to Michelle. Use our last healing magic. Man, these guys are annoying. There goes the bird. I think gem missiles would have popped it in one hit. Alright, you guys got that guy? Alright, and now we need the axe just to break through the spikes. While she's up there. These mushrooms aren't enemies though, you can talk to them. Pretty chill. And we do want to go over here first. We have been dying to get to here, and let me tell you why. They have armor, they have walnuts for 500. We're gonna buy 4 of these bad boys. Makes leveling the Sprites magic way easier and way more manageable. We need 3 of these wolf spans. We need 3 fancy overalls. Because we've been doing so much fighting, we have plenty of money. Alright. And we're going to go in there and equip all of this. We're getting decked out. That's much needed. Much needed. Last but not least, another bump in armor. They don't get that. She gets fancy overalls and the wolf's band. Doesn't get that. I think it does get overalls and another wolf's band. Okay. So that's our armor. And Watts is here talking. I don't think we have anything. We might. Maybe from Axe Beak. Which one's ready? It's definitely the boomerang. The load boomerang. I think we can go talk to the king here. The legendary knight. Sorry about my noisy straw. Riding a white dragon. Wielding the sword. They shall save the world. Is that it? That ended quickly. It's you guys, right? Fighting a huge snake. On the cave on the right. I know where it is, but first find the cave. Then I'll tell you how to reach the palace. Oh, there's something upstairs for you. What's upstairs for me? If this is a sword orb level 4, I might just go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Javelin's orb. Get out of here. I remember getting the sword orb level 4 here. It's called the Claymore, by the way. Is there anything here? It's yellow as well. It looks like the second upgrade. Really short and pucky kind of looking. Let's go ahead and get this javelin upgrade. The light trident. And since we're here, we may as well check out what those weapons do. So, new boomerang, slows enemies down, and the trident here is useful against animals, birds, and beasts. Perfect. I think there is a little thing that you can do here. Yeah, you see this? You can actually walk all the way around back here. Now, there's nothing that you can do back here. And don't ask me how I found this. I was just goofing off one day and my mom was talking to me in my bedroom. And I was like, you know, Mom. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm in the bottom of the screen. Is this a secret? Oh my gosh, where can we go? You know, but there's really nothing you can do here. You know, definitely want to stay. Got about 21 minutes left in this video. If I'm being honest, I don't think we can beat the snake right now, but you know, I feel like we need to go show out a little bit. We need to go and just get wrecked. So let's go do it. 9 minutes, beat the snake, get back, grind magic and everything off screen. It's definitely gonna be fun. He's tangled. Cobra bracelet. Well, that's not good. I'm not gonna fight all these crabs. We'll whack these fishes. Maybe fight this guy too. I just don't like fighting the crabs. I feel like they dodge a lot more. They make that scratchy sound like, and it doesn't hit like that. Crawler gets whacked. Yeah, let's get up in here and let's do this business. Let's just get knocked out of the way. I forgot we picked up that armor upgrade. Already, memory of a goldfish, I tell you. That armor upgrade's gonna help for sure. Check this out. We're not dealing with old Buzzard here. We're gonna hit her with a gem missile. We'll see you later, alligator. Oh. I'm telling you, I do not like those birds. The green big kimono birds, they can just go right to hell. I'm over those already. Come on now, you gotta get up here. Yeah, we're gonna need that whip, which is fine with me. I can use that. So we'll walk up, whip over, and now we're cooking with Crisco. Wow! We're just gonna walk down these steps. Oh, kimono bird. We gotta level that gnome anyway. Not gonna sit here and deal with all that. These guys are a nightmare. And we have those fairy walnuts. I'm not afraid to dump a little bit of gnome magic out on them. These guys I'll fight. I don't know where she was aiming. I feel like Sprite always drops his charge anyway. Let me just change that. He's not keeping that charge anyway. He could just be throwing his weapon out there. And in fact, let me change him up to this one. See how that does. Oh. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go right to that gnome magic. I am not dealing with these birds. I'll deal with the pebblers, but I'm not dealing with the birds. Some enemies we're not dealing with. We already dealt with one in the tunnel. We know we can do it. I'm just not doing it. Those birds would be enemies that you would normally charge up against as well. I don't know what the point of this was. To respawn the bird, because that's okay. We're gonna... Oh, we can't hit him on screen. We'll whip this pebbler while we handle that. Another one. They're really trying to get our gnome magic leveled, aren't they? I'm okay with it. Once you get a spell later that absorbs MP from enemies, that truthfully is a makes the sprite really busted. There you go. That was way better. I do want to get rid of the kimono bird. And again, I'm okay dealing with these guys, the other birds. What's his magic at? 0. I'm going to go ahead and use one of those walnuts on him. Is this bow? Or not bow, whip. Yeah, the whip is the bow. I'm Belmont, remember? I should just smack it. Alright, we got it. There was 3 enemies on the screen there, and so I was just whipping the bird over and over. The part that makes them annoying is they poop out those little pebblers. It sounds awful to say, but that's what they do. And the pebblers will spin the dirt all around you, and it just becomes a nightmare at that point. They have high evasion, and the birds, as you saw earlier, they cast Thunderbolt, which is a Sylphid spell, and they do a lot of damage with that spell. Girl, throw it. We're on a time limit here. And as stated earlier, we can use Sylphid to learn which spell to use. Now you have to use the spell that makes sense here. Gnome's magic will work. So we need to cause a rock slide. Now, do we use gem missiles or earth slide? You know, you gotta really pick the right spell. Actually, you can use gem missile. I have no idea. We'll test that out in another video another day. Don't hold me to that though. Javelin is level 2. That's great because we can get it up to level 3. And I'm not sure why the music changed there. Alright, restarted. That was weird. So, and again, I'm just getting rid of these kimono birds before they become a problem. I feel like the birds are always paired with the pebblers too. In the later portions of the game, they're not as bad. Just right now, I'm feeling like they're a little yikesy. Come on. Michelle is not attacking as aggressively as I would like her to either. Let's see. Is there anything here now? Nothing here. Maybe I'm just drawing a blank. I'm getting confused. Not Michelle. We need to go to the sprite. Get rid of this. Andy's weapon skill is up. It's good. Put you on that bow. You're on bow duty now. Okay. Did we go back this way? Ah, I don't think that was there before, right? And since the door is here, I'm not gonna blast it with magic. I will blast this one though. They are not afraid to put these birds all up in your face. If there's a little, yeah, this is the way we came. Man. I don't normally get turned around like this. Don't you do it. So, drawing a little bit of a blank. That's okay. Is there anything over here? Yeah, we fought these fish earlier. Now we're just wasting time. This is what happens when you stay up too late, too, and you're not used to it. Not like late, but I'm 34 years old, you know? That's late for me. Let's go ahead and pop another fairy walnut on our sprite here. That 1,000 gold investment. Definitely worth it. This is leading me also to believe the way we need to go is up top. Oh, I knew they were going to do that. So these guys are going to try and swarm me because I'm silenced as well. Something in their coding makes them do that, I guess. We got Gnome level 3, so I really don't want to cast any more magic, but let's try out Freeze on the bird. Hey, it works. I think the rock slide actually affected there. And I think I got Whip leveled up there. Even the ring menu is backwards now. Let's go to the boomerang. Owl is tangled. Okay, buddy. How are you stuck on that rock? Tangled. I know we're over. I may as well kill him. Alright. We're back in action. Oh no. We're going to be freezing these birds up. Got another freeze coming here on this Komodo bird. And again, I'm not afraid to use magic on them in here. They really do make this place more aggravating than it has to be. Man. How annoying are these enemies, right? But with that said, the fairy walnuts being accessible at 500 gold a pop, this is a good place to level the Sprites magic up. And here's the boss. So, you'll notice it's a snake. Let's hit it with a little bit of Undying. And you don't want to be in this direct line of fire like that. Ugh. Let me go ahead and equip a melee weapon. I'm not having too much luck here. The boomerang. And I don't want to just cheese it with magic. I want to actually work it down a little bit. I know I've been blasting the Komodo birds. Now we're all pygmied. Oh, he does a lot more damage when you're pygmied. So this is where the girl here comes in handy. And also, we need to be healed. Where's he at? Let me change over to the sprite. I swapped to the girl there really quick. Because he casts magic off screen on me. Again, he doesn't do a lot of damage unless he hits you with magic, or he makes you miniature, pygmies you. Wouldn't surprise me if he did magic before he came back on screen. Where's he at? Hit him in the face. As long as she's not small, we're okay. Now she's small. I'm gonna have to heal her because she's stun locked and he keeps hitting her. We really need her to respond and do the magic. She's just gonna sit there stun-locked indefinitely. Oh my goodness. So she's dead. And that's just what can happen. He can just lock you down when you're tiny like that. And he still won't get off of her. Like, come on, get away from him. That's the only time this guy is bad, or a pain to deal with. And again, we could just load up on those fairy walnuts and send his ass 30 years in the past. Turn him to dust. But we're trying to be a little fair. Just swing around this. Whack him in the head when he comes out. Whack him again. Get up here. Trying to get them away from him. They would definitely be better put on keep away on this fight. Still got a hit in there. Just go ahead and heal us all. He's just gonna camp the Sprite. Alright, buddy. We've got to have done a little bit of damage to him. I was about to say, I think his name is the Great Viper too. And that's it. He's cooked. He's out of here. No big deal. Got the sword orb. That's it. Level 4 sword. I hate that Michelle died that way though. I mean, she just kept taking maximum damage from him because she was pygmied. And then she just wouldn't move. She was, you couldn't tell her animation, but she was pretty much just getting stun locked on top of his body. And he deals damage if you touch him. Like if you just bump into him, he deals damage. So here we have the legendary white dragon, and his parents must have been beaten by that serpent, aka eaten. Which sucks. So we got a baby dragon. It's a cute little bugger. King Truffle? Quiet, you. We're gonna name him Flamey. Cannon travel is open again in the forest to the south. You'll find the fire palace somewhere in the desert of Kakara. Hello, Flamey's doing fine. Okay. So, I did want to get this far. I know the video is going to be closer to 40 minutes. And the reason why is we got a little bit of magic leveling up to do, and I didn't want to do that on screen. Also, here's the claymore. It's going to be yellow, like I told you it would be. If you go down and take a look at it, it's yellow, gold. And I think the next sword is either going to be Excalibur or Mass Moon. That's a good bit away. Let's go ahead and make sure we're topped off on items. I don't remember using all those candies, but take your word for it. And we're going to want to stock back up on these. I should have used the herb on her. I was thinking about it, but I was hoping that she would respond and get out of there herself. But she did not. And that's just the way it is sometimes. Sometimes if you stack up, you can get locked down like that. Another reason why it's good to have your other two characters play ranged in the back. But yeah. Oh, yeah, I want to stay. Give us all our magic back, please. So, I'm going to update my weapons chart here. I'm going to try not to get too strong. I do have to kill monsters to level Sprites magic. The goal is to get all of their magic up to level 3. We'll save here. And if we get all of their magic up to level 3, then they'll be on track for the desert, which is next. It's going to be a desert. It's going to be hot. And as you can guess, we're probably going to get something fire elemental related in the desert. But yeah, we'll meet back up here in part 8, I believe. Both characters' magic will be level 3. Some of the weapon skills might go up as well when we're doing that. I can't say yes or no because I might hit some things with the weapons. Is what they're for. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video or you like the content, make sure that you like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next part. Have a good one.